Hello guys, so today is the day, it's another sad day. I am in Hungary. I'm in Budapest. I had an amazing time. I met a few people that we plan to travel together in the future, so that's always good. Yeah, I'm getting ready to leave. I'm getting ready to go to Moldova, which is way westward, near Romania and Bulgaria and near Ukraine, all of that good stuff. So I'm getting ready to go to, I believe it's called Chisinau, I guess. And look, my little friends are back, my little birding friends. But anyway, just wrapping up. This is the last day. Getting ready to head out in about 20 minutes. The bus should be here. Had an amazing time in Budapest, way better than I anticipated. This was once again one of these places where I planned to just pass through and keep going, but I ended up staying here for a week. It was so nice. I really enjoyed it. Like, I would definitely come back. Like, it was so amazing. I'm trying to see what else. I had some good spots where I ate a lot of good food, and it was just really nice. I really enjoyed my time. I'm gonna pack up and move on to the next place. I'm trying to see what else. Like, caught the train here to get to the bus stop. Very proud of myself, because like I said in my other vlog, I always try to book a place right near the bus station so I can just walk and I don't have to worry about trying to catch a train, getting lost. But actually, I caught the train straight from the bus station straight to my place, so it wasn't bad. I was very proud of myself that I didn't get lost, because y'all know, if y'all watch my other vlogs, I'm always getting lost, like, no matter where I go. So, but yeah, let's see what he's about to say. Oh, he's not going to say anything. But yeah, so I look busted, because today was not a day where I fixed myself up. Today was checkout day, so I had to check out really early, about 11 a.m. and I had to just stay in the lobby until now, which is like about 4 o'clock. But yeah, getting ready to head out to a different country. I will let you know when I get there. I'll continue to update my vlogs and everything. And so I am on the bus now, and we all stopped at a restaurant to eat together like a family. That was really weird. Like, the whole bus stopped and she was like, "Are you gonna eat? Because we're gonna stop and get something to eat." And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm thinking we're gonna stop like at a store or something, but actually we stopped at a restaurant. We all sat together and they fed us. The most awkward thing ever, because like nobody really knows each other except for the people who travel together, and we're all like sitting together in this restaurant. Nobody speaks English hardly, of course, and I definitely feel like I'm traveling to a whole nother side of the world. But Moldova is actually very close to Russia, so yeah, it's a lot of Russian influence where I'm going, like the food and everything like that. And she said that pork and potatoes are gonna be served, and I'm thinking she's talking about like mashed potatoes. She was talking about pork, like a pork chop on top of French fries, and I'm just like, okay. And I'm like, how much extra is it? And she's like, oh, it's included in your bus ticket. I'm like, okay, cool. So that was nice. Now, of course, I don't eat pork, but I did eat the French fries. Now, the other thing that I don't know what's gonna happen, this bus ride is literally 16 hours long, guys. I'm sorry if I'm really close to the camera. because I'm holding it. I'm about to ask this lady right now. But the bus ride is 16 hours. And that's her right there. I'm about to translate how, and then she said that the bus, oh, okay, I guess the bus is here. First of all, 16-hour bus ride and the bathrooms broke on the bus. And for a girl like me who pees every 45 minutes, that's gonna be a nightmare. But anyway, I'm getting ready to get back on the bus, and we're gonna see what happens from there. I'll let you know. What's up, guys? So I made it to Moldova safely, and hopefully you can hear me loud enough. I hope, because I'm in like a restaurant and it's kind of loud in here. It's not really loud, it's just not very quiet. But anyways, I made it safely after a 24-hour bus ride. 24 hours in the bus. Can you believe that? It was supposed to be 16 hours. That's why I booked that bus, because it was cheaper. I mean, it was the shorter distance, and it was a little bit cheaper, but mainly for the distance. It was supposed to be 16 hours, but it literally took us 7 hours to cross the border of Romania and Moldova. So in Romania, it took 4 hours. People outside singing. It took 4 hours to cross the border to get to Romania, and then another 3 hours when we got to Moldova. 3 hours. Keep in mind, everybody had to get their passports checked, and it's probably about 30 of us trying to cross. It has been quite the journey, and it was literally 24 hours. Like, I left at about 5:50 yesterday or the day before, and then I arrived yesterday at about the same time. It was insane. And the bathroom on the bus was broken, but thank God, as much as I go to the bathroom, my bladder was pretty settled to where I was able to wait in between the stops. And even some stops, I didn't even have to go to the bathroom. Can you believe that? Because they stop maybe every 3 or 4 hours. And I ended up, just being okay. Thank God. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep in the 24 hours. So you better believe last night I slept all night. I was up watching random stuff like the story of Michael Jackson, the story of Prince, like on Tubi, because Tubi is limited over here. Like, it only works on my phone. It doesn't work on my laptop because it's not like a universal thing, I guess. So I'm still able to watch a few movies on Tubi, but not many. A lot of stuff is limited when you leave the country. But anyway, right now I'm just in this place called Toro Burgers. I went there yesterday after I got off the bus. I got a little lamb kebab, and it was so good. So you know what? If it's not broke, don't try to fix it. So it worked for me yesterday, so I'm gonna eat the same thing today. And hopefully it's just as good as it was yesterday. One thing I am getting tired of is paying for ketchup. It's so annoying. Like, for somebody who eats a lot of ketchup, like me, I have to pay like 75 cents per ketchup, which is really annoying. But in the States, we don't have to do that. We can get as much ketchup as we want. But anyway, I look really tired. My eyes are so puffy because I've been asleep all day. I literally just got up about an hour ago, hour and a half, something like that. And it's about 3 o'clock now. So this is about 8 hours ahead of Texas time. And I'm just about to eat another kebab, another lamb kebab. So kebabs are actually different. I've been seeing kebabs literally over the whole region of Europe. Like, it's literally everywhere. And mainly like Turkish influenced places, but kebabs are different for us in the States, because kebabs for us are a stick with meat and veggies or whatever you want to put on it. That's a kebab. So when I keep seeing kebabs, I don't actually see a kebab. I'll be like, I don't get it. But kebabs in Europe apparently are just like a wrap. It's like a wrap. So I'll show you what it looks like, but it's basically like a wrap. That's what they call a kebab. But I'm trying to see everything else. I'm gonna be honest. In Moldova, the people are very nice. I feel like the people are very sweet here, very nice. It's cheap here too. Like my whole little meal only costs about $6.50. But excursions are expensive for some reason. So when I was looking up the different excursions, I couldn't find anything less than like $150. And I'm like, I'm not gonna view the city where I can just walk to it for $150. So needless to say, I'll just be walking around today. I'm only staying here for 2 days. I actually booked originally to stay here for 5 days, but something in me was like, I don't want to stay in Moldova for 5 days. This is before I even got here. So I changed my reservation for only 2 days, which I ended up being very grateful for, because as soon as I touched down, like I said in my other vlogs, I get vibes. So when I touched down, like, I wasn't feeling it. I'm sorry. I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know. Maybe it's because it was rainy. It was a long bus ride when I got here. I don't really know what it was, but the vibes were just off. When I got to my hostel, I seen the reviews. They were so good. Almost a 10 out of 10. It was like 9.7 out of 10. It was like, you meet a lot of people. It's so exciting. Da-da-da-da. I got there. It was mainly older people. And I mean older. Like 50s, 40s. Like, yeah. The vibes were just not there. So I'm like, yeah, I did the right thing by booking only 2 nights. So last night was my first night. Tonight was my second night. And I got a bus ticket for the morning. I got a bus ticket for tomorrow morning. Unfortunately, there was nothing later. It was only this 9 a.m. bus, which I got to get up early, about 7, which I'm not really looking forward to that, but it's fine. There's no way for me to get to, I'm going to Bulgaria. Well, I wanted to go straight to Bulgaria, but there's no bus or train that takes me straight through, and I guess because of the borders. Because keep in mind, we're very close to Russia. You know, Russia's kind of, you know, they strict. So I'm thinking all that influence, the Soviet Union area, it's a lot of strictness over here. So I can't just cross straight through. I got to actually go through Romania again to Bulgaria. So I'll be going to, God willing, I'll be going there tomorrow. Go to Romania for just maybe 1 day, 2 days, and then go to Bulgaria near the beach. And I'll probably stay there a few days, then make my way down to Macedonia and Greece. Finally, Greece is my ultimate destination, but I do want to see the other places in between. And a lot of people are like, why are you going all the way east before you go down? And I'm like, I want to see all the countries. Like, that's my whole point of my European travel, is to see as many countries as possible, because I want to know which ones I might want to come back to. So anyway, I think my food is about to be ready, so I will update you in a little bit. So I am with some fellow Americans. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
And this guy right here was actually on my freaking Iceland cruise. Can you believe that?
Crazy small world.
Yes. Like, he called me out and said, were you on the Iceland cruise?
This is how we celebrate 4th
What
of
the
July.
heck? Yes, happy 4th of July,
Happy
everybody.
4th of July.
Even though nobody cares here in Moldova.
Here are guns.
So the guy from downstairs was like, oh yeah, it's a big holiday for you guys, right? Thanksgiving, right? And I was like, no, it's not Thanksgiving. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am kind of sitting awkwardly because I'm trying to like lean my hand on this bench, but I'm just in the park. I did another video, but I'm gonna redo it because I was a little too close to the camera. But basically, I arrived in Moldova, which is very eastward of Europe. I'm noticing a complete difference from the western part of Europe. It's very there's a lot of modern things here, but there's also a lot of non-modern things here. For example, like you still have to use the bathroom where you can't actually put your paper in the toilet. You have to like put it in a trash bin, and just like little stuff like that that I'm not used to seeing. Now in South America, Central America, I was used to that, but like in Europe, I haven't really seen that since. And I've been, this is I think my 7th country in Europe, and I haven't really noticed that until I came here. So that was different. The vibes here in Moldova are very different. It feels very like old-ish. I definitely feel like I'm backwards in time. So it definitely has like an old feel to it, for me at least. I've been going through like Prague and Hungary, Budapest. You know, where else? I started off at Belgium and Netherlands. Those gave me a different type of vibe. And like I say in my other videos, I always get a vibe when I go to different places. And in this particular place, the vibe that I've been getting is like, I don't know, it's just different. It's like old. All I can think of is like oldish. Even when I got to my hostel, Moldova, the people are very nice, like really nice. They stare a lot. Like they take staring to a whole new different level. Like I'm talking about be like 1 or 2 feet away from you, just staring you down, just like looking at you. Now granted, I get it, I look different. Here this old man come. Okay, he going the other way. But anyway, now granted, I clearly look different than everybody else here. I haven't seen not one person that looks like me here, any brown person. Haven't seen any of that, but I'm not expecting to fit in over here in Europe. But I will say the people, like I said, are very nice, very helpful from what I noticed. And I've only been here for like a day or so, but just not my vibes here. It's just I'm not feeling it. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling it. I got a bus ticket. I leave in the morning. It was the only one available through that particular site. So when we touched down here, so frustrating. My finger hurt now. I just got this Sprite too, and I couldn't tell if it had sugar in it or not, because I can't read anything on the label. So I don't know if it was sugar on it or not, but I don't want to get the ones that's 0 sugar because that's nasty. But anyway, like I was saying, when I touched down, I literally Googled how to get to my place. And my place was supposed to be like a 45-minute walk, which I wasn't going to do that. And or I could take 2 buses, right? So, I literally followed Google. It led me to a bus stop. Come to find out, the bus stop that it led me to was going the opposite direction. I should have been catching it on the other side of the street, which was really weird because I literally followed Google Maps exactly what it told me to do, and I got lost. And I got frustrated. I had to end up going to a supermarket, asking for the Wi-Fi. Even after doing that, GPS was still leading me to a bus stop that wasn't right. And in my gut, I was like, this GPS is not leading me the right way. So I asked somebody, of course, nobody speaks English here. And I asked somebody, and I just pointed to it. I'm like, is this the stop? And she was like, oh, it's the other stop. So I started walking towards that way. And then I seen the bus that I was supposed to be getting on pass the opposite direction. And I'm like, she told me the wrong place too. So, oh my God, it was such a nightmare. I ended up being lost for about a good hour and a half. Maybe, yeah, about an hour and 20 minutes or so. And of course, during the hour and 20 minutes, I'm just pacing back and forth, super frustrated. Of course, I hate all of that, right? So I ended up going back to the original spot that I was in, got on the bus. Thank God it was the right bus. I didn't have money for the bus. Somebody told me online, well, when I looked online, it said they take euros, but they didn't take euros, which she did end up taking my euro. But she was like, whatever. The first bus I got on, she was just like, whatever, if you can't pay. But then the second bus I got on, the lady was like, you know, I showed her all the coins that I had, which is just only euros. And she ended up taking 2. And I'm like, bro, it do not cost $2 to ride this bus. It's supposed to be only like 35 cents, but whatever. I didn't really care. It was going in the right direction. And then from there, I had like a 15-minute walk. So I did that, and finally, I arrived at my place. So it was quite the journey. So, you know, all of that plays a part into your experience. So as I'm doing all of this, getting lost, I finally arrived, and it's about 8 o'clock now. I got here about 5:30 or almost 6 p.m. I didn't arrive till about 8 p.m. and I was just pooped. I was tired. I was frustrated. I was like, is it my finger? Okay. Why is it? Okay. I guess I gotta hold it like this. My hand getting tired. But anyway, I'm almost done with this vlog. Just catching you guys up. I made it safely. Very long journey. Getting lost once again never fails. The food here is okay. One thing that is always nice is the fact that I can buy alcohol, liquor, in any grocery store, unlike in the United States. Look at this freaking bathroom.